Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna take a look at Japan that is going through some of the same issues that we have over the last few years with the burglars, and also I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the current Japanese market for cards, which is ridiculous. And I think we need to chill. We need to take another page out of the old COVID times, back when it was hard to find product or product was expensive, and getting flipper dippered on the secondary market. We needed to take a page out of that book. Remember stuff where you couldn't find anything at Walmart. You couldn't go to Walmart and overpay for things. This is the same thing that's going on with the Japanese cards. We're going to take a look at some prices. I'm going to give you my advice on it. Take it or leave it. That's it. Series of burglaries target pricey Pokemon cards in Tokyo. We got a nice little Japan Times article here. And we got police said Pokemon and other collectible cards were stolen from several stores in Tokyo last year as prices of secondhand cards have skyrocketed. So that's kind of the unfortunate part of all the extra interest, all the extra money that's sunk into to Pokemon. You're going to end up getting a lot of bad actors, whether they're stealing, whether it's people that want to buy and sell on a large scale, etc. It comes with the territory. Anything where there's a lot of money involved, you're going to get a lot of wrongdoers. As we've seen on the channel here, there's a lot of break-ins. There's a lot of people that do some really bad stuff, stealing from work, etc. And it's going to happen more and more as things become more expensive. A series of burglaries targeting trading card shops have been reported in Tokyo amid the popularity of high-priced cards featuring Pokemon characters, causing damage estimated to be tens of millions of yen in total since last summer. According to sources at Tokyo's Metropolitan Police Department, Pokemon and other collectible cards were stolen from several stores in the Akihabara district in the capital between November and December last year. A store in Mashida in suburban Tokyo had 60 cards worth a total of approximately 8.5 million yen stolen in early December. In all cases, burglars broke into the stores late at night after opening hours and stole the cards. So kind of the same thing that we're seeing in Canada and the US. I would imagine that there's probably some of that going on over in the UK as well. We don't see it as much, but it could just be that the news articles don't reach me as often. It's kind of just the thing. The criminals are going to crim, you know? And when there's money there, when there's money to be made, whether it's them just trying to make a quick buck, whether it's them trying to buy drugs, trade for drugs, whatever they do, usually drugs are involved, then that's the case. Usually at that point, the individual or the individuals that are breaking in have very little to lose, and that's kind of their last resort. They get into to breaking into places. At least 5 burglary cases targeting trading cards have been confirmed in Tokyo since around summer 2022. I've never heard of such cases happening so successively, a senior investigative source said. Against the backdrop of the growing card game market, prices of secondhand cards have skyrocketed. So we've seen that a lot. Man, the freaking Fuller trainers have gone absolutely bananarama. And just like the sealed product as well. We're going to talk about how the sealed product, we got everyone that is throwing their hands up and saying, blaming it on the scalpers and everything else. We saw this before. It's going to be a temporary thing, guys. It's going to be temporary. You're on the hype train. Step away from the hype train for a minute, and you're going to be all right. There have also been cases in which people cheated others out of trading cards to resell them for profit. In one case, a 25-year-old jobless man from Sapporo was arrested by the MPD on December 14th for allegedly stealing about 1,000 Pokemon cards from an online shop by using credit card information of another person fraudulently. The stolen cards are believed to have been resold to a secondhand card store in the city, according to the Japan Toy Association. So that's the thing too with the money that's being sunk into cards. I mean, they always have sort of required. You pretty much have to, if you're accepting cards from customers, you pretty much got to treat yourself as like a pawn shop. you need to be taking a record of like who is trading the stuff in, just in case the police come in. They're like, hey, yeah, you now own all of these stolen cards. So I don't know what sort of rules are in place in different locations throughout the world, but I think if you take anything in from a customer perspective or customer's product, and then you need to absolutely take their entire information down in case anything went wrong, anything is a little sketchy about their trade-in. According to the Japan Toy Association, the country's card game market expanded for the fourth straight year in fiscal 2021, standing at about 178.2 billion yen, with the figure accounting for about 20% of the total toy market in the year to March 2022. Cards that are rare sometimes change hands at as high as millions of yen, while prices of some secondhand cards rise or fall 50% in a day. I love these articles. They're always like, they love to like say the prices. There's no reference to any particular cards or anything like that. They're just like, probably ask somebody that owns a shop, like, how much are the cards worth? And then they just copy paste it. Trading cards are increasingly popular abroad as well. A worker at a card shop in Akihabara said, noting that foreign visitors to Japan are buying the cards. Yeah, not even visitors, just some people buying online. A lot of that going on. We're going to take a look at the prices of the current desirable sets as well here, so stay tuned for that. Trading cards are becoming an easy target of theft since they are traded at high prices. They're also probably pretty easy to steal. So a lot of these areas, a lot of these game stores are not set up properly. They don't have the bars on the windows. They don't have the security cameras and such and alarms that they should have, because it was never an issue, or it was less of an issue before. Now, where it's happening more often, it's time, guys. Beef up the security. It's definitely required. It's difficult to identify the whereabouts of stolen cards because they are not uniquely numbered and may be taken overseas, another investigative source said. So certain stuff, if it's anything that's signed, if it's anything that's numbered, if it's anything that's graded, if it's anything with a hollow pattern on an extremely expensive and rare card, so like trophy cards and stuff like that, you're like, if you're stealing trophy cards, we've seen it before, where one got like stolen in the mail. You're going to have the hollow pattern when there's a limited amount of those cards, sometimes only, 10, 20 copies in existence. You're not going to be able to resell that at any point, because people are going to be able to identify just based on the hollow pattern, on what it is, or centering, etc. So even from photos we've seen before, where you can match them up. So, all right, let's take a look here at the prices. And guys, Japanese collectors, I know, even the ones that have been into it for a while, a lot of them are very new, and everyone is very new and jumping on it at the same time. This is the same thing. It's the same thing as Celebrations. It's the same thing. What else was there that like everyone jumped onto? Shining Fates. Okay, so Shining Fates, right? Marked up at release. It's going to be a little bit difficult to say exactly what's going to happen with these Japanese sets. We have seen where like something like EV Heroes that was super popular ended up getting a reprint. But I don't know. Clearly, if there's this much interest and if it's not a temporary thing, they're going to increase print runs, or they'll probably do another wave of this stuff. I can't tell you for sure exactly what they're doing, what they're thinking. But if there's money to be made and the secondary market is as strong as it is, by all means. Is some of that due to the fact that there seems to be a lack of print going on with the English side of things? Probably. But also just the fact that it's everyone. Why does everyone have to chase the same thing? Guys, if you're all chasing the same thing, the same brand new shiny thing, it's going to be more expensive. That's what it comes down to. People are going to blame this on scalpers and delpers. I'm here to tell you it's not just scalpers. Like when you have stuff that's like 2 or even like 3x MSRP, in the example here with Violet, where we're trying to pull Miriam waifu cards. It's just, you just got to be careful. Just be careful, guys. Did I have an example open here? I think it did. So when you're buying this stuff, be very careful that it's from a reputable source. Also, people are like, oh my God, did you know the Japanese packs are weighable? That you can search the box because there's one big hit per box. There's one secret rare per box. That's always been a thing. you got to be careful who you're buying. Do not buy it from the dude that has 3 prison sentences, that's on Whatnot, and his only form of employment is on Whatnot because he can't work anywhere else because his criminal record is so long that it's going out his butthole and back up into his own mouth. Please, for the love of God, guys, just buy it from a known source. I tell people, I've had a few people ask recently, I do have a coupon, or it's a sign-up link that you can use to get a 2,000 yen coupon, and people are like, hey, where should I buy the product and such. If you're looking to buy Japanese seal product right now, my advice is probably just to wait. Yes, I know it might not be there anymore. If you're just looking to like open it anyway, then it's probably not probably, it almost definitely is better for you to just buy the singles. If there's certain cards that you want, it's definitely better. If you're just collecting this, if you want to put the whole set together, it's still better. Singles are always better. Yes, I open Pokemon product. Yes, it's fun, but it's not mandatory, and it's not financially a good decision. Whether or not the price of the box is 2 or 3x what it should be. In this case, I guess a little over 2x. For the Scarlett stuff, just don't. Why? What are you doing? Even worse when you're buying it from a Razzle Dazzle 69 or from some sketchy dude on Facebook that's got like a anime girl profile picture and is holy crap. I don't know, guys. Just patience in Pokemon is number one. It's the key. Remember, we already went through this. No one can buy any Pokemon product on Walmart shelves, etc. Yes, I know somebody down in the comments is going to be like, well, my Walmart doesn't have anything on the shelf. Go online. You can buy it. You can save a lot of money. Buy it from an actual game store online that has listings online. If you're worried about getting your one box to put on your shelf behind you for your G-Baller shelf, just pre-order one. Pre-order 2. Open one. Have a good time with it. Enjoy it. It's important to do so. But yeah. So here, if you're not using Chrome, we'll throw in some little pro tips here. Make sure the box says it's sealed, and it should say on something like Yahoo Japan or on Amazon Japan, which is typically the 2 places where I look for Japanese sealed product. You can right click on your Chrome and you can translate to English. I already did it, so it's in English here, but you can also hit the translate button down below here, and it'll say this product will be sold in a shrink wrap box, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If it says loose packs, if it says not shrink wrapped, if it says used, whatever, if it says promo, no promo, if that's important to you, make sure you go through all those details. Make sure you know that before you buy it. That's pretty much it. It's kind of as easy as it gets. You can go search through here. The prices, yes, the prices are ridiculous. I'm going to open a couple boxes of each, but it would not be a good decision financially. If you're just looking to get the cards and you don't care, you really don't, like, you don't need to open the pack, just buy the singles. They're going to be a fraction of the cost. That's the thing too. There was always, even during the hype of hype dogging Scalper 69 era, there was always good deals on Pokemon cards. You just have to divert away from the new shiny thing that everyone's after, which is this is right now, or V-Star, still, V-Star Universe. Just don't look at this. Go online, go buy some stuff that's like a generation or 2 old, even some vintage stuff that goes under the radar. Find some nice auctions, get some good deals. Everyone needs to have the same thing for some reason. So yeah, they're gonna be like, oh look, there's a photo. It's a couch and it's got a whole bunch of booster boxes on it. How evil Scalper is that? It's a contributing factor. It's the fact that everyone is in on it and there's not enough of it. That's when you get people coming in to resell it. But also at the same time, everyone's just buying it because everyone just wants it at the moment. So even if you didn't have Johnny Sofa Scalper, you're still going to have supply issues. The stores here, everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe the stores. They're going to charge me so much money for these boxes, and the MSRP is only a third of that. If they don't, then Johnny Buttfingerer on Whatnot is going to buy every single box and sell them at that increased price anyway. So it's the same thing with the card stores. People are like, oh my God, I can't believe the card shops are charging so much. But if they can't get more, And Johnny Fingerbutt, he's buying it all. He's going to go in there, he's going to buy every box, and then he's going to sell it to you in individual packs. Did we go through enough of the details with the individual pack thing? Don't buy individual packs of Japanese sets. Buy the entire box. Buy it from somewhere reputable. Let's look at Amazon. We got to make sure. So, Amazon, you can use Buy for this as well. Buy link is down below. But again, probably just use the Buy link to get to $2,000 or 2,000 yen off of singles. Again, if there's certain stuff that you're looking for, join the Discord and I'll give you some pointers. Also, there's a couple videos, but you can use it on Amazon Japan as well. Some stuff might ship to your location on Amazon Japan, but not necessarily all of it. So, hold on, let's drag this bad boy over here so that we can do a little tutorialage. Again, I don't know why this is all mixed into this video, but it is. Hopefully, this is as much of this sketchy Japanese stuff as we need to cover in the immediate future. I kind of say it all the time. Just don't go for the same shiny thing. You're gonna spend extra. You would have if you wanted celebrations on release. You're paying extra. If you wanted Shining Fates on release, now you can still buy Shining Fates. It's everywhere. Patience, guys. And by all means, if you want to waste money, it's not necessarily wasting money if you're having fun. If you know that the additional money that you're spending on it, if you wanted to open Celebrations and Shining Fates in abundance on release and you wanted to pay extra to do so, by all means. There's some of that was a pretty good value actually in terms of like expected value of the cards inside, but that was bound to fall off, and it did. And now the cards, the singles are cheap. Again, the singles, a generation or two old singles. Your Sun and Moon right now, you get some cheap singles. I know someone's gonna make the example. They'll be like, no, the alt arts, they went up recently. It's another one of those things that like everyone is jumping on it at the same time. Play promos. God, can you guys please cool it with the play promo packs? Play promos have always been around. They've always sucked. They're just reprints with a play logo on them. Yes, I collect them. I put them at the back of the binder, but no one cares. It's not playable. It's not for I mean, it kind of is for the players, but it's not really for the players because most of it's not playable. Most of it's rotating, and all of it is very cheap in its normal form. So, like, you're going to have people that are like, oh my God, the scalp is so hard. No, it doesn't matter. Just wait. The play promos will be a couple bucks a piece. It's just Pokemon puts out this new shiny dick, and everyone just wants a ride on it at the same time. And then you can only put so many buttholes on the new shiny dick before people start charging more for shiny dicks. So you just got to wait your turn. The shiny dick will always be there. It'll be less shiny later after it's touched a lot of buttholes, but it'll be cheap, and you can save money that way. All right. So that covers Amazon. I'm not even going to get into like the ridiculousness that is like the Facebook groups that are like people that are buying cases of Japanese product and flip dipping it. But like all you got to do is look on Whatnot here on the Pokemon page, and you got like it's just Scarlett and Violet Japanese stuff everywhere. You got a bunch of people that probably never played Scarlett and Violet that are just rip ship dipping Pokemon packs to you, and like you got to be careful with that too. Hopefully most of them are selling it by the like sealed box. Again, like I don't understand it. Some people like to have their stuff rip and shipped, but just open it yourself. If it's like a community thing, again, join the Discord. Come on in on the happy hour nights, Saturdays at 6 p.m. Buy your own cards, open your own cards in there with us, and you can make some friends. And we promise we won't charge you extra to open your packs in front of us. You can open them yourself. We don't have to open them for you. You're a big boy or girl, and you can open your own cards. It's more fun that way, believe me. But nonetheless, remember, it's easy to point fingers. It's easy to make people feel good about themselves. We saw it with the Frosted Caribou crap where it was like, oh, the influencers, they're raising the prices of all this crap. It's not, it's everything. It's just that everyone wants it at the same time. So it's a snowball effect. You get rip and chippies, you get flippy dippies, you get everyone that just buys it all at once, and then the price goes up. It's like, it's pretty simple. All the singles are going to be cheap. They're going to be just as cheap as the previous stuff. Chill. Remember, be patient, be chill, join the Discord, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully I didn't hurt too many buttholes. I know people like to get pats on the back and get told that they guess the right energies and that they're the victim. But I'm here to tell you, you're not a victim. You're going to be all right. I'm here for you. Take care of each other out there. See you next time.